This is Orion Drift's Week 7 Parkour, and to get to it, you're going to want to click Browse Station, go to the Parkour community, and then look for any server you might want to join. Click it, click Travel to Station, and then when you spawn out here, just run down this ramp. It's very simple. Grab the rail as you would, throw yourself along. Over here, you'll see the sign that says Weekly Quest. You'll see this big ramp. You'll want to run up to it and run up it, and then the challenge will be right here. So before I show you how to do anything, I want to show you why this challenge is actually kind of sort of a little hard. So if we go over to these wall carving parts, those lines back there are essentially no cheat lines. If you try and push yourself along, your hand will bounce off the wall and you won't collect those. So to do this first part, click the button, obviously, put your preferred hand in here, and then push off the ceiling to give yourself momentum and just slide across this. Now you'll get here, you just want to run up this like you were wall jumping in Gorilla Tag. It is not hard. Now for this part, this is where it gets challenging. You need to do what is called pinch carving. It's a mildly challenging mechanic. First part to doing it is knowing how to wall carve. You can do this on the wall. You shouldn't have too much of a challenge actually completing this part. So you want to get your hand through this wall, and then you want to wall carve, or at least try to. And you might realize it doesn't exactly work. Now, this is because you have to do what is called pinch carving. I'll show you what that looks like right here. You have to carve and hold your hand on the wall at the same time. So what I'm doing here, this hand that's in the wall, my right hand, I'm carving as I normally would, but on the inside of the wall. And with this hand, I'm holding myself from hitting my head on this and getting stuck. You see, I'm stuck. My right hand's not touching the wall. Okay. Grab this. Wall carve. Okay, that's not a good example. I actually kind of did it.
Your arm around while you're like holding it.
Yeah, so it will either, okay, why am I doing it so well? But you saw there for a second, I got stuck like this. That essentially stops it. Pinch carving. Pinch carving stops that part. So this will definitely take you a bit of practice if you've never done it before. I've never done it before, but I was able to do it pretty quickly because I taught myself and figured it out relatively quickly. Don't like try and do this across the wall because there's thin coins, as they're called, I think. There's thin coins. They go from the bottom to the top, and if you paddle, your hand inside the wall will come off of the wall, and you could miss those, and that obviously doesn't work. If you can do that, you can pretty easily do this one. It's the exact same thing, just with the other hand. You pinch carve, and jump over here, and collect this one. Let's go through a quick little recap. So you start here, you jump in here, collect your cubes, pull yourself along the ceiling with your hand that isn't in the ceiling. You get here, jump, wall jump out this like it's Gorilla Tag. It's simple, easy. Yeah. Here, this is where it gets challenging. Stick your hand in the wall, carve, hold this. It might actually help to keep your hands parallel. Okay, hold on. The way I'm I have my hands sort of positioned like this, and they're both following the carving thing as I go. That's the way I do it. You might find it easier to hold the hand that's outside the wall still while your inside one carves. I can do both easily. And then this is just the same thing, but with the opposite hand. Pinch carve, get over here, and let me just give you a quick showing of what it looks like to do. Hand, okay, never mind.
Wait, like this? Yeah. This one. With your left.
There we go. That one was quick. And if you didn't know, this is what the pattern and color looks like. The lightning is the pattern, the color is the color. I don't know what else you want from me. Anyway, that's all for this video. Quick rundown of how to do Week 7's parkour. Goodbye.